Welcome my dear students. Today we are going to solve the remaining problems, that means 12 to 18 in the exercise 6.4. The question number 12 is find the value of k if the following equation 12x square plus 7xy minus 12y square minus x plus 7y plus k equal to 0 represents a pair of straight lines. Further, find whether the lines are parallel or intersecting. Okay. So, just write the given equation and compare with the general equation ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. So, what is in the place of a? 12. In the place of 2h is 7. So, h equal to 7 by 2, b equal to minus 12, 2g equal to minus 1, g equal to minus 1 by 2, 2f equal to 7, f equal to 7 by 2 and the constant c equal to k. Now we know that the condition for the pair of straight line is ABC plus 2FGH minus AF square minus BG square minus CH square equal to 0. So look at this, this is a condition. So put all the values, okay. So 12 into minus 12 into K plus 2 into minus 1 by 2 into 7 by 2 into, okay, 7 by 2, okay, minus 12 into, okay, so 7 by 2 the whole square and minus or minus plus 12 into minus 1 by 2 the whole square, okay, so minus k into 7 by 2 the whole square equal to 0 and simplifying what we are getting 12 into 12 minus 144k, okay, so it is minus what is that 2FGH, 2FGH is 7 into 2 I think 14, okay, here we can cancel 1 2, 7 into 7 49, okay, minus 49 by 4, okay, and what is that minus 12 into 49 by 4, okay. 12 into 49, what we are getting, 12 into 49 we can multiply, my student, so minus 158 by 4 this one, okay, so minus 1 the whole square it is plus 1, so 12 by 4 plus 12 by 4 minus 7k by 49 k by 4, 7 by 2 the whole square, okay, 0. So now take the LCM as 4, okay, and what we are getting 4 into 144, okay, minus 576k minus 49 minus 588 plus 12 minus 49k equal to 0. Okay, we are taking 4 as the LCM and if we sum up these two, 49 here 5 remaining 1 8 2, so minus 625k, here also if we subtract from this one we are getting 37, if we sum up this one again we are getting minus 625 equal to 0, so 625k equal to minus 625, k equal to minus 1. So we got the answer for the first question. Find out the value for k equal to minus 1, okay. Here they are asking us to find out they are parallel or intersecting. Parallel means h square minus ab. So here a plus b equal to 12 minus 12 equal to 0. So they are representing the perpendicular lines, okay. So perpendicular, the pair of lines are perpendicular. In the meantime, find out the value of h square minus ab. So h square minus ab 49 by 4 minus minus of 12 into minus 12. So 49 by 4 plus 144, anyway not equal to 0, we don't know that, need that value. so not equal to 0. That's why we can say the pair of straight lines are intersecting lines. The pair of straight lines are intersecting. Perpendicular, in the meantime h square minus ab not equal to 0, therefore they are intersecting lines. So welcome my dear student. Question number 13 in the exercise 6.4. The question is, for what values of k does the equation 12x square plus 2kxy plus 2y square plus 11x minus 5y plus 2 equal to 0 represent two straight lines? That means pair of straight lines. I think already we solved the problem similar to that. Just comparing with the general equation ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. We are getting a equal to 12, 2h equal to 2k, h equal to k, b equal to 2, g equal to 11 by 2, f equal to minus pi by 2 and c equal to 2. We know the condition for pair of straight lines. So abc plus 2fgh minus af square minus bg square minus ch square equal to 0. I think you are the students of 12th standard. You can able to solve this by putting all the values in the equation. Okay, put the values for a, b, c, f, g, h. Okay, so simplify. We are getting 48 minus 110 k by 4 minus 300 by 4 minus 242 by 4 minus 2k square equal to 0. Just take the LCM as 4, 192. We are getting the remaining values. So I am rearranging the terms. Minus 8k square minus 100k. Here sum of these two, 542 minus 542 plus 192, that is minus 350. Okay. Now divide the whole equation by minus 2. We are getting 4k square plus 55k plus 175 equal to 0. Our aim is to find out the value of k. It is a quadratic equation. So always follow the factorization method. 4 into 175, I think it is 700 and the addition is 55. Okay. So we can factorize as 20 plus 75. Okay. If we take 4k in common, k plus 5, and if we take 35 and common, say k plus 5. So k plus 5 into 4k plus 35 equal to 0. Either k equal to minus 5 or k equal to minus 35 by 4. My dear student, question number 14 in the exercise 6.4. The question is, show that the equation 9x square minus 24xy plus 16y square minus 12x plus 16y minus 12 equal to 0 represents a pair of parallel lines. Find the distance between them. So again, as like the previous sum, comparing with the general equation, we are getting a equal to 9, h equal to minus 12, b equal to 16, g equal to minus 6, f equal to 8 and c equal to minus 12. We know the condition for pair of straight line is, if you want you can check it, and condition for pair of parallel lines is h square minus ab equal to 0. So h square minus ab equal to, h is minus 12, so minus 12 the whole square minus AB, 9 into 16. So 144 minus 144, 0. Therefore, the lines are parallel. My dear student, to obtain the distance between the parallel lines, either you can use the direct formula 2 into root of g square minus AC by A into A plus B. So put the value 2 into minus 6 the whole square, that is 36. Okay. Minus 9 into 16, sorry, minus 9 into minus 12, so it becomes plus 108 by A is 9, okay, A plus B, 9 plus 16, 25. So 36 plus 108, 144 by 9 into 25, take the square root, 2 into 12 by square root of 9 is 3, square root of 25 is 5, so cancel by 3, 4, 2 4s are 8, 8 by 5 units. Wait my student. If you want, you can use the ordinary distance between the parallel lines formula by factorizing this given equation. Find out the separate equations. It may be in the form ax plus by plus c1 equal to 0 and ax plus by c2 equal to 0. Already we know the distance between the straight line formula parallel line. modulus of C1 minus C2 by root of A square plus B square. If you want, you can use that formula, but for that one you need to find out the separate equations. My dear student, question number 15 is similar to this one, the same, so that the equation 4x square plus 4xy, okay, plus y square minus 6x minus 3y and minus 4 equal to 0 represents a pair of parallel lines. Find the distance between them. Use the same concept. Find out, we are getting A equal to 4, H equal to 4 by 2, 2, and B equal to 1, G equal to minus 3, and F equal to minus 3 by 2, C equal to minus 4. And if we check the condition, H square minus AB, it becomes 4 minus 4, 0. Again, it represents the pair of lines. And use the same distance formula, this formula, okay, we are getting that as root 5, okay. So solve yourself the question number 15, the same formula, the same method. My dear student, question number 16 in the exercise 6.4, the question is, prove that one of the straight lines given by ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0 will bisect the angle between the coordinate axes if a plus b the whole square equal to 4h square. Condition is given. One of the straight line of this pair of straight line to bisect the coordinate axis is a plus b the whole square equal to 4h. Listen, my dear student. So this is the coordinate axis. So assume that one of the straight line bisect the coordinate axis means the angle is 90 degree. So bisect means the angle made by the x-axis 45 degree. It is given in the question. Okay. So let M1 and M2 be the slopes of the lines. Okay. Given that one of the line bisects the coordinate axis. So let M1 equal to bisect means the angle is 45 degree. So tan 45 degree. So that is 1. So we are getting M1 equal to 1 and M2 we don't know. Already we got that in the pair of straight lines sum of the slopes. I think bisects means it's passing through the origin. So the sum of the slopes is minus 2h by b and the product of the slope is a by b. So put M1 equal to 1 in both the equation. So we are getting 1 plus M2 equal to minus 2h by b. Okay. And if you want, you can M2 equal to minus 2h by b minus 1. If you want, you can take the LCM. So M2 equal to minus of 2h plus b by b. Okay. If you put it in the second equation, we are getting M2 equal to a by b. 1 into M2, a by b. So now equating both the things, both are M2. So if we equate, we are getting a by b equal to minus of 2h plus b by b. So b cancel, squaring on both sides, what we are getting, okay. So or if you want, you can change the side. What is in the answer? So if you want, you can change the side. If you multiply a equal to minus 2h minus b, we have to move according to the answer. So change the side, a plus b equal to minus 2h, squaring on both sides, we are getting the answer a plus b the whole square equal to 4h square. Question number 18 in the exercise 6.4. The question number 18 is, prove that the straight line joining the origin to the points of intersection of 3x square plus 5xy minus 3y square plus 2x plus 3y equal to 0 and 3x minus 2y minus 1 equal to 0. It can be written as 3x minus 2y equal to 1. Given that the straight line joining the origin to the point of intersection of. So here we can find out the solution by using the, okay, our aim is to prove the equation of straight line passing through the origin and the point of intersection of the two lines are right angle, okay. Okay, we can prove this one using the method called as homogeneous sign, okay. So what is that means? Rewrite the given equation. First combine these three terms, okay, and the remaining 2x plus 3y can be written as 2x plus 3y into 1. Already we got 1 equal to 3x minus 2y. So instead of 1 we can put this value 3x minus 2y and multiply these two. First three terms no change. So 3 into 2, okay, 6x square plus 9xy and multiply by the second term minus 4xy minus 6y square equal to 0. So 3 plus 6, 9x square, okay. So what we are getting? 9, okay, 9 plus 5, 14 minus 4, we are getting 10xy, okay, and minus 9 minus 6 minus 9y square equal to 0. So this is the equation of straight line passing through the origin and the point of intersection of the two lines. Here if you want you can write homogeneous sign, okay. So now look at here, okay, what is the condition of perpendicular? A plus b equal to 0. Here find out a equal to 9, 2h equal to 10, h equal to 5, okay, b equal to minus 9. Here a plus b equal to 9 minus 9 which is equal to 0. Therefore finally conclude the answer. The lines are right angles and passing through the origin. The lines are right angle. In the meantime it passing through the origin. This method is called as method of homogeneous sign. Question number 17 in the exercise 6.4. It is a different question in this exercise. That's why I am solving at last. If the pair of straight line x square minus 2k xy minus y square equal to 0 bisect the angle between the pair of straight line x square minus 2l xy minus y square equal to 0, so that the later pair also bisect the angle between the former. So given that the first one is the angle bisector as the second one, our aim is to prove the second one is also bisect the angle between the first one, okay. So first my dear student, recall the equation of angle bisector x square minus y square by a minus b equal to xy by h. Remember this equation. So first assume what is the angle bisector of the second equation. So here a value is 1, b value is minus 1. So a minus b. So 1 minus of minus 1, 1 plus 1 becomes 2, okay. So here 1 plus 1 by, so what is in the place of 2h? Minus 2l. That means h equal to minus l. So if we cross multiply x square minus y square equal to 2 minus 2 by l xy. If we change the side, x square plus 2 by l xy minus y square equal to 0. Listen my dear student, already given that first one is the angle bisector of the second one. Now we get the angle bisector of the second one. Therefore equation 1 and 3 are the same. It is the angle bisector of the second one. It is also the angle bisector of the second one. Therefore 1 and 3 are the same. Then the ratios are equal. So 1 by 1 equal to minus 2k by 2 by l equal to minus 1 by m, equating goes to the numerator, minus lk equal to 1, okay. So lk equal to minus 1, k equal to minus 1 by l. Keep this one, okay. So now our aim is to show that the second one is the angle bisector of the first one, okay. So now find out the angle bisector of the first one using this formula. So x square minus y square by the same, here a is 1, b is minus 1. So 1 minus of minus 1 becomes 2, okay, and 2h equal to minus 2k, h equal to minus k, put it here, and rearranging, simplifying, we are getting x square plus 2 by k xy minus y square equal to 0. Already we have k equal to minus 1 by l, put it here, okay. We are getting x square minus 2l xy minus y square equal to 0. It is nothing but the second equation. So obviously we are getting the second one is the angle bisector of the first one.